Dear traders, ladies and gentlemen, as you, Mr. DC, started, explaining your name, let me explain mine. I have three names. Olkonen is my family name. You don't need to worry about that. I usually don't demand Zambians to learn that name or pronounce it because it's quite complicated. My first name is Timo. That's a Finnish name. But because I was born across a border, I was born in Sweden, even though I'm Finnish, my parents decided to give, just for safety's sake, me a Swedish name. And my middle name is Mikael. So those are my names. Finland and Zambia have a very good relationship and a long-standing one. Currently, Finland is supporting Zambia in development through various instruments, including bilateral programs and assistance channeled through the UN system and development banks, such as the World Bank, through the EU. But besides these larger programs, the embassy is also giving out grants through an instrument called the Fund for Local Cooperation. It channels these funds to civil society organizations and private sector actors to support initiatives that contribute to democracy and human rights, as well as private sector development. Cross-Border Traders Association, revising simplified trade regime, rolling out the export capacity and entrepreneurship training. This project is financed through these small grants. In Finland's country strategy for development cooperation with Zambia, promoting the growth, competitiveness, and improved access to services of micro, small and medium-sized enterprises, MSMEs, plays a significant role. Finland has been actively engaged in private sector development in Zambia since 2007. Our presence in Zambia and our cooperation with Zambia is much older than that. It's more than 40 years old, but in private sector development we have been since 2007. Zambia remains an open market economy with a relatively high growth, but growing income inequality. In line with government of Zambia's current priorities to address low formal employment and reduce growing inequality, Finland has aligned its support to focus more directly on strengthening a conducive business environment for MSMEs, small and medium-sized enterprises and micro-enterprises, and promoting inclusive innovation and skills development in order to create decent green and formal jobs. The role of micro, small and medium-sized enterprises is highlighted in many national policies and strategies, and achievements have been made in recent years in improving the overall business environment and the country's global competitiveness. However, more could be done by the government of Zambia to remove the barriers that constrain the growth and competitiveness of Zambian micro and small and medium-sized enterprises. Better access to finance and business development services would enable these enterprises and this sector to realize its potential as an engine of growth and as a major source of innovation in the society. CBTA is contributing to these goals by supporting small-scale cross-border traders through their trade information desks and other activities. Zambia and other countries in the region lose economically because of slow border procedures. We have just heard about that, we were just having a discussion there inside, and we were talking about the issue that time is money. Time is of the essence when trading. Time should not be lost. Traders, or trucks for that matter, that stay idle on a border means that there's increased transportation cost and wastage, and it also means a loss for the consumers as increased price of imports. It is crucial to simplify procedures, make them faster. This is in the interest of all. And it's in the interest of all to get trade going more quickly. Finland is supporting these initiatives at the local level through the local cooperation fund and its support to the CBTA. We are also supporting it through the EU, for example, through our support through the EU, through COMESA, and I'm happy to have the COMESA representative also here. And we are also supporting it regionally through our support to the World Customs Organization that is providing training for border officials in order to make more smooth processes at the borders. It is a well-known fact that sea freight from different continents, like from Europe or from China or from India, is just a fraction of the transportation cost. Much more to the transportation cost is in the intra-trade within the African region. And I know that COMESA is tackling this issue, and it's a very important one in order to get prices down and the economy going. On behalf of the Embassy of Finland, I would like to congratulate the Cross-Border Traders Association on successful trade facilitation, including quicker clearing processes, sensitization campaigns among small-scale traders, and the launch of the website, which we are witnessing here today. It is a great pleasure to be here and learn more about CBTA's fieldwork, sensitization activities, and entrepreneurship skills training in Chirundu and also in Siavonga. Mr. District Commissioner, I wish to inform you that the Embassy of Finland's Fund for Local Cooperation support for the Cross-Border Traders Association is 100,000 euros, out of which 90% has already been dispersed. Since the project started in September 2014, the association has conducted campaigns to increase awareness about the simplified trade regime and reopened the trade information desks in 4 districts, namely Chipata, Chirundu, Kariba and Livingstone. Trade information desks have been well received by border agencies, and thousands cross-border traders have been assisted by the trade officers. Of this total, the majority of traders are female. Around 70% of the beneficiaries are female. These small-scale traders, who are often illiterate, do not have to spend long periods of time at these border posts to obtain certificates of origin, and they are assisted by the trade officers on all trade-related issues. I am delighted for the determination and assurance made by CBTA to continue operating these trade information desks even after the Finnish-funded FLC project has come to an end. I would like to wish the CBTA and other key stakeholders success with the implementation of the project in border areas, and look forward to hearing about the outcomes and benefits that the trade information desks bring. I wish you very good training and capacity building sessions here in Chirundu, and also in Siavonga, and I thank you very much.